So Nene Leakes' son Bryson recently got himself into some trouble and he is facing major jail time, but it looks like Nene does not care about it all that much.
Just to watch it is, my hands are tied. You know, he is 31 years old, he's an adult.
Yeah, looks like Nene has completely abandoned Bryson because she has made her peace with the fact that he might be going to jail, and she isn't apologizing for it. Did she really cut all ties with him over this?
She was asking,
Hey, is your scooter? Where is it?
maybe she should have been asking, where's my son? Reality TV child Bryson Bryant, now age 33, the oldest son of the Nene Leakes, is currently in jail.
So Nene Leakes is once again a trending topic on social media, and no, it has nothing to do with her battle with Bravo or how she got done by her married boyfriend. No, the reason people are talking about her this time is that her older son Bryson recently got arrested by the cops, and he might be going to jail. So it looks like Mr. Bryson has always been something of a problem child because he has been in and out of trouble for about 12 years now. And when I say trouble, I'm not just talking about trouble with his mom, because I mean trouble with the law. He has been getting arrested on and off for years, and it looks like nothing has changed. He was arrested in 2010 for possession of marijuana when he was 21 years old. Then in 2011, he was arrested again for shoplifting at Walmart when he was caught stealing 2 razors that cost $14 each. The razors being only $28 kind of made it clear that Bryson was after the thrill of shoplifting because he was being supported by his mom back then, and Nene had way too much money for her child to be out here stealing $14 razors at Walmart. He already had probation from his previous arrest, so in addition to his shoplifting charges, he was also charged with violating his probation. And that still wasn't enough to make Bryson get his act together because he got arrested again later that year for driving under the influence. Then the next year in 2012, he was arrested yet again for driving with a suspended license. So when I said that Bryson has had a lot of run-ins with the law, I'm not playing, because listen, at first Nene was as supportive as any mother could be. She paid his bail over and over again, talked to him, and just did a whole lot. But Bryson kept up his behavior and didn't change. It wasn't long before Nene eventually got sick and tired of his behavior, and she decided to wipe her hands clean of him and leave him to his own fate. She said, he's had a really easy life, so now I'm gonna show him what a hard life is. He's gonna stay in jail, I'm not getting him out, and he can figure it out from behind bars. She knew that she had done her best as a mom, even if Bryson wasn't making that easy. But again, he didn't learn his lesson, and in 2015, he got arrested for trying to scam. He was arrested when he and a couple of other people were trying to print fake checks to scam money. At the time of his arrest, he gave the police a fake name in hopes that he would be able to erase the trail. But this obviously didn't work out, and he got in even more trouble. He continued to get in trouble off and on, but things kind of chilled out for him in the past couple of years, so people thought that maybe he had outgrown his wild and crazy days. There were high hopes that maybe he had turned over a new leaf and those bad days were behind him. But it turns out that that was not the case, because brother Bryson just got arrested again. And this time the charges sound even more serious. He might be facing some real jail time. So recently, Radar Online reported that he had been arrested on drug-related charges after he was found with fentanyl on him. The drama went down in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and police sources revealed that Bryson was approached by police when he was sitting in a parked car after neighbors had contacted them about the suspicious vehicle. While suspecting the interior of the car, a small plastic bag that contained a white powdery substance was spotted by one officer on the center console of the vehicle. When field tested, the substance provided a presumptive positive for fentanyl. So he was sitting outside a house at 1 a.m. when the police approached him. He claimed that he knew the people who lived in the house and that they were his friends. He probably didn't think that the police were going to make inquiries, but they did, and the people who lived in the house denied knowing him, which got him even in more trouble. According to the police affidavit, he was evading police and claiming he knew the people that lived at the residence, which was false. So in addition to the drug charges, he also got charged with loitering and prowling. As if that wasn't bad enough, he was still on probation from another arrest. So he also got slapped with violating probation. Now this all sounds very messed up, but it gets even worse from here. He got arrested and taken in by the cops, but when they asked him for his information, you know, name, address, and stuff like that, he gave him a different name and a different address. For the address, he gave the address to one of Nene's old properties that she sold off a long time ago, so it was no longer in her name. And Bryson most certainly did not live there. As for the name, he gave the police his younger brother's name, telling them that he was Brent Leakes. Now, even though Brent and Bryson are half brothers, word on the streets is that they don't exactly have a great relationship. I mean, they don't hate each other or anything like that we know of, but they are definitely not besties. So this explains why Bryson didn't think twice before trying to steal Brent's identity to get himself out of trouble. There's also the fact that he had gotten arrested a ton of times before this one, so he knew that he would be in more trouble if the police found out, especially since he was already on probation. He could have definitely landed Brent in a whole lot of trouble too, but he didn't care enough about Brent. But what makes this wild is the fact that Brent has been through a lot this year alone. A couple of months ago, Nene revealed that Brent had suffered a serious medical emergency, saying 2 weeks ago today, Brent had congested heart failure and a stroke. He's only 23, so he's really young for something like that to happen to him. He is only starting to recover and get back on his feet, so this just makes it even worse that Bryson could drag him into this mess when he knew how rough Brent has had it for a long time now. But anyways, Bryson did manage to fool the police for some time, and he was released on a bond of $5,900, and he was released by 12 p.m. that same day. However, it wasn't long before the police figured out that he had lied to them, and he got rearrested. It's wild that he thought he could get away with this because he had tried it once before and got caught. So why on earth did he think he was gonna get away with it this second time? This man is wild. But if that wasn't messy enough, Bryson was also recently sued for not paying child support. He was ordered to pay $203 monthly in child support to his baby mama. But he currently owes $4,357, which means that he wasn't paying child support for almost 2 years. Yeah, he's just in a world of trouble, and he's going to be having court appearances for a good long time. But speaking of court appearances, well, it turns out that he can't exactly afford to pay a lawyer because he is extra broke. According to sources, Bryant informed the court that he needed appointed counsel because he was financially unable to employ an attorney. The documents also show that in the filing, Bryant was listed as an indigent defendant. In legal terms, this stands for needy or poor. Now, through all of this, people have been wondering why Nene hasn't spoken up or tried to help her son. Well, according to an insider, Nene is sick and tired of Bryson's behavior, and she has washed her hands of him. She believes that he is a grown man and should be held accountable for his own actions. She has spent a lot of money trying to keep him out of jail in the past, and she will no longer be doing that, even if it means that he's going to be going to jail. She has done her best as a mother, and there is nothing more that she can do. Now, the streets have been talking, and they're all on Nene's side, and left comments saying, "I love how she's sticking to being a stern mother who holds her adult son accountable. She's giving him ample opportunities and chances, and he chooses to do wrong. Yes, he definitely needs some tough love. Got me heated about how he used his brother's identity, making it hard for Brent in the future in case all records haven't been corrected yet. And Nene is not wrong. Bryson is grown and really needs to figure things out for himself. Nene loves her son, has been there, given tough love, gentle love, and provided opportunities. That's all she can do. Bryson will find his way, prayerful. But what do y'all think about this? Is Nene in the right here, or is she going overboard by letting her son go to prison? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and if you think that this drama is wild, just wait till you see the drama in this next video.